Hi, I'm Ella Curlin, and when I asked Katie what the world should know about her, she said, "Ella, tell them I'm the silliest girl in town." So let's talk about the silliest girl in town. Back in April, when I went to see Katie play Paulette in New Spark Theater's Legally Blonde, I left the theater in shock. It turned out that not only was Katie one of the funniest, smartest people I knew, she was also a show-stoppingly talented performer. If you've had the honor of knowing Katie like I have, you know that she brings that infectious energy to everything she does, whether that be deep philosophical conversations, Doctor Who watch parties, her many Your Mom jokes, or her recent Snapchat story reviewing Olivia Rodrigo's new album, which was 55 parts long. And yes, I counted. So everybody buckle in for the incredible Paulette, the one and only silliest girl in town, Catherine Elizabeth Hill.
I have always had somewhat of an overactive imagination, and over the years I have found this manifest the most in my bizarre and convoluted dreams. In fact, while searching through my dream journal and voice memos to find examples of my crazy dreams, I stumbled across some real gems. I once had a dream in which I went to Antarctica with Jeff Bezos, and he left me stranded there to live among the penguins. Another time, I dreamt that I was turned into a big purple dragon that lived at a water park and had to warm the heated pools with my fire breath. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, Katie, what does this have to do with anything? Well, although I'm skeptical of the concept of interpreting dreams, I do believe that to an extent, my dreams have a deeper meaning. Take, for example, my reoccurring dream growing up of a witch chasing me through an endless tunnel of a pillow fort. In this dream, she always knew where I was, so I could never stop crawling through the blanket tunnels if I wanted to stop her from catching me. While on the surface, this dream could represent my intense childhood fear of witches, I believe it also represented my stress over growing up. In my real life, I felt like everything was moving so fast at all times, and even though I wanted to stay somewhere safe and comfortable, like the blanket fort, I couldn't outrun time and the constant change that life brings. Another example of this is one of my many theater-related nightmares. In one of these dreams, each cast or crew member was voted out of the show Survivor style each week based on who was doing the worst. Obviously, this was not actually happening in my life, but at the time, I was feeling a lot of pressure around my performance. No matter how odd my dreams get, I still believe they are worth reflecting on. It is important for us to listen to our bodies when they try to tell us things our minds might not want to hear. Although it can sometimes feel important to stay up all night studying or work in the library during lunch, it is okay and necessary to take advantage of the breaks we get in our busy lives. So I tell you all of this to say, if your stomach is grumbling in your F2 class, just go to lunch. If you find yourself dozing off while reading your AP World History book, just take the nap. Despite the voices in your head willing you to power through and be the perfect high-achieving St. Mary's girl, remind yourself that you are enough without overworking yourself. Take into consideration a dream I had in which I was climbing up the side of a cliff. I had neither harness nor rope, and the sun was beating down on me as I stared intimidated at the skyscraping ledge above. Before I could get to the top, though, one Lady Gaga herself appeared next to me and asked, "Katie, what are you doing? You need to get ready for prom." Gaga was right. I did need to go to prom. I did not have to finish climbing that cliff. Instead, I needed to take a break and go do something fun with my friends. Sometimes it's just as, if not more important, to go do something relaxing and fun than to keep climbing. Thank you.